What's up, guys? Welcome back to another very special episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, the Fuck Russia campaign. Russia has truly fucked us in the ass with their complete incompetence. Look at Yugoslavia. They're now one of the biggest countries in the world. They have all these little hangnail tears deep into their territory. Yet they're still not able to take Moscow, which has been continually guarded by one tank since we last checked. So, AI on both sides is perpetually retarded. In this case, it's kind of 50-50, because although Russia is losing a ton of their territory, at the very least, the Allies have not been able to make them capitulate. And we will hope that continues to be the case. Because if Russia capitulates, it may just be game over for us. I don't know if we have the resources and the guts and glory to continue this fight without a sizable ally. We're just out of everything. And that would give our allies access to all of Russia's territory and Russia's factories and so on, which would then skew the odds even further against us. But we're not going to think about that. All we're going to think about is what we're going to be doing to win. Win, 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 win. I have not yet lost a game of Hearts of Iron 4, and I'm not about to start now. Okay, there's only 5 guys in this one. I wonder if we could... What if we bring all these guys into bear? I just don't want to lose too much territory. Crush these guys. Knocking them out of the mountains. The more mountain territory we can hold, the better. Because it means that... means a lot of things. A lot of good things for us. That if we do lose a territory, we retreat back into mountains, which means we're in the same defensive position we just were in. That's the main thing. Okay, they don't have a lot left over here. They're kind of running out of juice in the Middle East. We'll take Isfahan. And once we can clean up some of these fronts, then we can reconsolidate our front lines. Just going to make our lives a lot easier. We're going to end up with a giant front line here because the Russians have been beaten back so deeply. France. Fuck you, France. Okay, this didn't go as well as I'd hoped. I think they reinforced that. So we're going to have to wait till our organization builds back up. We beat the shit out of them quite a bit, though. Just not... Well, they only have 2 units left. What if we try attacking again? Looks like they retreated with quite a few of their units. We can take it quickly. Go, go, go. Hurry, hurry, hurry. There we go. Fuck yeah. Fuck you. Took some territory back finally. Game's lagging, freezing. Please don't crash. Soviet Union has capitulated. These are dark times. This is not good. We are at war with the world. We are considered to be the major faction against the Allies. Well, we're going to keep fighting. Because again, I'm not going to give up. But especially with the United States having gained all of this territory, that's a big problem for us. At least if it was like Yugoslavia, it wouldn't be compounding their industrial base. But with the United States already having the biggest industrial base in the game, we'll see how this goes. We're going to keep fighting to the bitter end. I mean, to be fair, the fall of Moscow, yeah, that sucks. To be fair, the Allies are going to have to do a ton of fighting into a bunch of gruesome territory to beat us back. But I just fear now that the Allies are going to reunify their front lines against us. I was hoping I honestly hoped in my heart of hearts that the Russians would have made it through this. I was a true believer in the Russian cause, but it was not to be. It just was not to be. So we'll have to make do. We're going to have to make lemons out of lemonade. Why don't we make our push up to here? We need to capture some of these victory points. What the fuck are you guys doing? Kill these guys. Let's take them out. We've got some more troops. We're going to send you up here. So I feel this is where the next Except you're gonna fuck that up going around. Yeah, I don't know if we can really reinforce that with more troops. Why don't you come up here? Day bombing, good for us. Fighter escorts. We are finally starting to work on our nuke. Our first nuke. And then we'll start to repair some of these factories. It's probably a good idea. I think 3 nuclear factories would be more than enough to get some moderate nuclear production going. Let's see, where else should we attack? I mean, we're surrounded on all sides now. So if we're going to start pushing out, we have to be able to guard all of our front lines. If we push out too far in all directions, our front line is going to get really stretched out because we have no more allies left. So we really have to decide how we want to push in this war. Why are we having so much trouble here? Because no matter where we push, we're going to be left with a long-ass front line to have to defend. So maybe... I mean, there's oil here that we could grab, but very little. The chromium would be nice. It would allow us to potentially build tanks, but that's going to be a long push into here. It's a lot of fucking chromium, though. Not to mention their industrial base. So do we push into Turkey? Do we forget the rest of the Middle East? Do we just draw a hard line in the sand here and focus our efforts into pushing into Turkey? So I don't think we're going to be able to... We've almost regained our former glory in the Middle East. We had a little bit more of Iran up here, but I just don't know if that's going to be wise. The mountains are quite defensible. God damn it, guys. Okay, build up a goddamn fucking battle plan to get your bonus. And we'll do this. Yeah, I mean, it's a really good question about how to proceed from here. Where we can maintain a solid front line where we don't have to worry about it and still make progress. Because if we're not attacking, we're just going to lose. We're going to lose the battle of the attrition. Lose the battle of waiting. It's a battle we cannot win because their industrial capacities, obviously, the whole world is against us. We cannot win those fights. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to find a defensive line in the Middle East. Some sort of... Oh, we got cut off here. God damn it. See, this is my problem. See, I don't want this to happen again and again and again. Having to double back. Defending territory. So the question is, where do we retreat to? Is it going to be past Baghdad and take this river? Like, is this river going to be our line? Do we push forward into the mountains and make, like, mountains and mountains our lines? And have, like, 2 lines here? I don't know. We'll wait till these other 8 troops get up here to help us make a push. But I think we definitely need to push into Turkey. I want that chromium. I'm going to build some tanks. What are the modern tanks tank anyway to build? Lots of chromium, lots of steel. We don't really have either of those. Oh, God. God. What a mess. Whatever. Don't care. Do not care. Then I feel as these troops are going to reshift. Maybe I'm just thinking too pie in the sky, because as all these troops get pulled off what was the Russian front... Like, I can already see there's a lot of troops getting stacked up here. This is just going to get worse and worse for us. Okay, we're going to attack this. Hopefully that's going to be enough now. Yeah, that was enough. Finally. We'll get all these guys back onto our Middle Eastern front. You know what I'm going to do? You know, fuck it. I'm going to get these guys to just attack. Let's put a beating on it. Maybe we can win some fights and extend our front line here. If they think we're going to attack here primarily, maybe they'll be more inclined to redirect some troops over here. I would prefer that versus redirecting to the Middle East. So we'll see if we can make a couple of advances. I think we probably can. Not too much, though. You can see our organization is dropping quite rapidly across the front line already, but we can grab some territory. Come on, you bastards. I'm going to fight out to the line of mountains. So we're just beyond the mountains, and then we'll stop. Come on, a couple more. You take this little strip, that would be great. Okay, let's stop. Don't want to waste too much of our limited resources, but we were able to make a push. We were able to take back a lot of the territory that we lost. We may have extended our front line a little bit too thin, so we'll see how that kind of pans out. So don't want to get cut off, but we'll do our best. Alright, I am going to take a break there. These guys are done. Good. Come up to here. Come to Baghdad. It's beautiful this time of year in Baghdad. Okay, and then we're going to get our front lines reorganized. We're going to get our generals reorganized. We're going to get this war under goddamn control is what we're going to do. Damn straight. But we have to do that for next episode. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Much love, big kisses, and we will see you very soon.